Chapter 25. Close Friendship. Former Senator Joey Lina and Family. Of all things which wisdom provides to make life entirely happy, much the greatest is the possession of friendship. Epicurus, Greek philosopher, c. 342 to 270 BC. By Tony Pizarro. Joey Lina has been one of my close friends for the last 25 years, and I have deep respect for his character and what he has accomplished over his entire life. He has become a true inspiration to me. Joey Lina began excelling towards greatness at an early age, having been a student leader and social activist during the Marcos era, and finishing among the top of his law class in 1979 from the prestigious University of the Philippines. At the culmination of the EDSA People Power Revolution of 1987, he was appointed by then-President Corazon Aquino as governor of Metro Manila in 1986-87 to facilitate the peaceful transfer of power during an unstable time. From 1987 and 1995, Joey served as the youngest senator in the Philippine Senate. As senator, he was responsible for several landmark measures, including the Urban Development and Housing Act of 1992 and the creation of the Philippine Sports Commission, which provided the chance for Filipino star athletes to compete internationally and to aspire for the Olympics. Afterwards, he became governor of the province of Laguna between 1995 and 2001 and did many great things for his hometown province. He helped make Laguna one of the wealthiest provinces per capita in the entire country. Between 2001 to the present, Joey served in the cabinet as Secretary of the Department Interior and Local Government under President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, and then transitioned to the private sector as president of the historic Manila Hotel, a columnist for the broadsheet Manila Bulletin, and a public affairs program host for the long-running radio-TV program Sagot Ko Yan. In the spring of 1995, our family first met Joey through my daughter Wendy and her group of fellow Harvard Law School students who came to the Philippines for an overseas law and trade mission to meet government and business leaders. During this trip, where my wife Pracy acted as a chaperone, we had a unique opportunity to meet with many illustrious leaders, including former President Corazon Aquino and Joey Lina, then the governor of Laguna. Joey introduced us to the beauty and vitality of the Laguna province. We toured the economic zones in the province and visited growing business process outsourcing firms, call and IT centers, and automotive manufacturing facilities, which showcased the English language expertise and other talents of the Filipino people. Subsequently, when my son Gerard visited the Philippines on business, he also found time to meet up with Governor Joey and family. Finally, intrigued by the warm stories heard from my children, I finally got the opportunity to meet up with Joey. It was the first of many such visits my wife and I shared with Joey and family. Little did I know that our friendship would grow considerably throughout the years since that memorable Harvard Law student trip in 1995. Joey is always there to help us whenever we need it when visiting the Philippines, and he also provides emotional support for my family and I when we need it most. I have such a deep trust in Joey for his character and beliefs that when asked by my son Gerard if Joey could be his godfather for his wedding in 2005, I said yes without hesitation. It is such an honor to have my firstborn child's godfather be such a respected man and leader. Joey is also a talented singer. During his political career, he formed a trio of singers with two government officials named Bayani Fernando and Angelo Reyes. Singing is a hobby Joey has loved to do ever since he was a boy, and he continues to sing at parties and events to liven up the room. He even sang at Gerard's wedding and multiple times at my home in San Diego. In the past, my family has been entertained by the entire Lina family around the dinner table. They enjoy singing together like the Von Trapp family in The Sound of Music. The entire Lina family is very musical and talented, and we always enjoy spending time together. Joey is a dedicated family man and met his wife of over 40 years during their early years of social activism. Loretta Lori Atienza has been by Joey's side through thick and thin and has always supported Joey's decisions along with his tight-knit family of 6 children. During the kids' formative years, he helped support his children's dreams and aspirations of fencing, acting, creative arts, and business, and he is very proud of all his children's accomplishments. Little did I know his dedication to family values would become important to my family when my wife's life was put in danger while visiting the Philippines. When my wife Priscilla was very sick with acute pneumonia in the Philippines in 2019, Wendy, my grandson Tyler Joseph, TJ, and I flew overseas to be with her as she was in the ICU of St. Luke's in Quezon City. I was so touched because although he was a busy man, Joey and his wife Lori made time to visit us in the hospital on multiple occasions and provided much-needed support by allowing her to rest and recuperate at the Manila hotel before she could get onto an overseas flight. For 5 days, we stayed in a luxurious business executive suite with 2 adjoining rooms, which provided comfort for my wife, her private nurse, and our family, so we could relax after a stressful several weeks before boarding our flights back to California. This was very helpful to us, and he provided my grandson TJ a chance to at least have a mini vacation in the Philippines before we left to go back home. His children, including his daughter, Saris Lina, gave my family private tours of Old Manila and the historic sites such as the Jose Rizal Museum, Jose Rizal Monument, Luneta Park, and the MacArthur Suite of the Manila Hotel. I am truly grateful for all the support he and his family provided during those uncertain 3 weeks during the spring of 2019, and I'm grateful to him for flying in to visit my family and see my wife recover later that summer, too. When asked by certain political groups to return to politics, I understand that Joey is still seriously considering this, not for the pursuit of money or power, but for the love of helping the people. That is what we share. A love of family, our homeland, and a love of God as well. I am honored to call him my compadre.